Is anyone like I need some answers. Do I need the bottles? I don't know. Generally confused. I will take this health potion though. I know, but I know someone that is. I need to look at the books to see if there's double of them. I don't see doubles. Oh. Nope. Oh wait, where's that? Yeah, I don't need messy step. So I need to go. You.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Go Gava. Boop. Got it.
Thank you.
I can always just pick up green items, so that's always a good thing.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. I mean, it never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh.
You good there, my man?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
You're welcome. Volo, my man.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind
Well,
flayers?
I'm practically an expert.
Oh, really?
Tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
And they're power-sized. Do you know anything about one of them?
On the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only I haven't counted a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
I was captured by mind flayers before. I'm lucky to be alive.
You're mad! But tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
The mind flare affected me.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Metamorphosis. Tell me more.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
You know, if only disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
No? Examine me. Find out yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
I want rid of this thing.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Lello has decided to remain in your camp. Having such a learned scholar nearby, not as good, but I'll accept it. Where did I even go? Wait, it's magic. When you expire an ally. Just send that in the thing. I am the cape. Wait. I need to talk to her, and I need to get her in my... I also need to get him in my body eventually. How do you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation.
I really like
That's the only way
her.
to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. Hell yes.
Okay, so you need to level up. So
What a charmer.
what are you good at? You can wear light and medium armor. You're a barbarian. Until your next turn advantage. Okay. Level 3. I should be able to get... Choose your bestial heart. You can change your bestial heart whenever you level up. When raging, you can use Divine Strike. Primal Stampede, Tiger Bloodlust. While raging, you can use, and your allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against an enemy for within 2 meters of you. It's actually like... Lash out to attack up to 3 enemies at once to make them bleed. Enter rage and empowers your leaps. I'm like, I guess just 2 tiger. Level up again. And I get a, okay. This is where, with Lee, that I'm going to switch, because I kind of want her just to have master weapon. Let's charge her. You know, that doesn't sound that bad. I should be able to get in a feat later, so I think I'll do that later, but I kind of want this. Cool.
Still alive, so that's progress. What's up for discussion?
I knew we were a strange band, but a fugitive from the hills? Now that's someone worth knowing. Not that I want to get on the wrong side of any devils, but this Karlak is a survivor. Plus, I appreciate anyone who opens a conversation with threats of bodily harm.
Tell me more. Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
I
I
just.
was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How does someone become a vampire
It's
exactly?
simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Oh my god. This man's like, hey. It's like, wink, wink. I'll give you a fucking nibble. It's just like, okay. No.
Fine. As long as I don't have to go back to animal blood. It's muck. But now that you know what I am, I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit, what's the harm?
I don't see a harm in that. Sounds good. Glad we agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
What do you make of Raphael's
I
dill?
won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I understand the appeal.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
That is true. So, I talked to you. My bod's over here. Oh, excuse me.
We may have to increase our camp provisions now that we have Karlak along for the journey. Those muscles don't run on fresh air, I'll wager. Still, she'll be useful in a fight.
The artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Curious, that just happened to have an item.
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate. No matter the cost.
Is such a...
Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
How can you go... How can you go all this trouble and not understand why?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored. That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Drop that matter. Why were you in pain
The
before?
wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you know more than you're letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest and why would...
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
I'm gonna do that.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me.
I know,
Lady
I
Shah
know.
considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Why was Shah subject to you then?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it.
Oh, damn.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
I want to talk to you about your Shah's worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Luckily, I'll get this crap off me, too.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
I was born in the darkness. I wanted to. I had to. How exactly do Shah worshippers turn people into their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols. topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shah
She
worship?
took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Besides
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
you'll have to point out night orcas to me if we pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
That seems a little extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Do I? Like, literally? Okay, here's the thing. Romance. We're gonna get to here. There are literally 2 people I want to romance. And she's one of them. And of course, the big tiefling that's in the pack over there. But,
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place. Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you. Fine. What's on your mind?
how am I holding up in your...
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
I mean, boy. Yeah, the only other one I want to romance probably would be her. I don't want to romance Lizelle. I'm good.
Speak. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithist purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
What kind of wisdom is very valuable?
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and
I need to
beyond,
get her approval up,
observing the
to
ways
be
of our
honest.
races. Exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Okay. So I have my inventory that that's ridiculous. I fucking swear. What? I was gonna send out a camp. Cause I don't know about the oh. How to identify that then? What 20? Where's I kind of low key.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Hell yeah, you're becoming a real wizard. Give me that.
Can't give up now.
And we'll put that in my bag. But I do need to empty things out. That's fine. I think 7 sausages are a little over extreme. And 15 potatoes. Those are oh, I thought it said 12 pounds a piece. I'm like, oh my gosh. Those are like
Which way to the nearest library? No one back home will ever believe this.
What's next?
Come on, let's go. Soldier.
yeah, I need to get her a new armor, so I'm definitely going to do that.
All right, what now?
So I talked to everyone, right? Except for the puppers. Where's the puppers? Puppers!
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Good. Gotta pet the puppers. I want that fucking owlbear. That's the next, my next goal is to get that fucking owlbear. Okay, well,
Seems simple enough.
let's end the day. Whoa! What the fuck are you doing here? You ain't gonna cause problems, right?
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. But you just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. Pride of the coast, in the flesh. And you've got...
Oh, you have a mind flare in your head.
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Your allies are fraud. A soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you, I am not what you think I am. I'm...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldur's helm, No. I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Step down. You saw what I saw. Kellic is not a danger.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
God, you're stubborn. Kellic's not a devil, you know it.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit.
You've been tricked, my dude.
No devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldrin.
I help you tell. I can't.
Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Hell yeah.
Well, soldier, what's the word?
The more the merrier, as I say.
Hey!
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
So I have Will in my party now? Let me talk to Will. Hell yeah, I just got no companion.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you up on Karlach. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Well, let's talk to Kellic here.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak.
I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you two can make peace.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have Sue, anyway.
See, so like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. And I'm like, I fucking love it. My party is such a different. You know what? For celebration, let's do some wine. Fuck it, let's do two. Oh. Let's do some fish. Do some sausage. That's a lot. That's whole. There you go. Get a full rest. Oh, Volo wants to talk to me. What's up, Volo?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Has your research turned up anything that might help with the parasite problem? Oh, fuck yeah, Volo. Maybe.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Oh, that face. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Oh my god. I'd rather have a second of
You'll
it.
find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Fuck it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snaps.
I hate needles.
Nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a heartstring.
There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Nope. Should I allow this to continue? Fine being blind in one eye. Fuck it.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just...
I think I'm just dead.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
I just die.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my bloody up.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Oh, a glass eye.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Wait, I need to... What? Okay, I'm gonna tell him to not do it. I wanted to see what the fuck happened. I really want him in my thing.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open, and the needle finds the gap, but pain shoots through your body as the needles...
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the...
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye, then reaching into his...
Are you certain? We're nearly there. As you wish. But when your skin starts to peel away, remember Volo offered to help.
Oh, he just goes away anyway. Fuck it. Let's get a fucking glass eye. If he's just gonna run away in the first place, then I rather just have him do what he's gonna do and then move on.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Volo carefully holds. The needle finds the gap. Pain. The needle.
Oh, bother.
Volo carefully. Volo.
Now.
Cold tap.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
All is well, I think.
Oh, fantastic! That squid Quint does wonders for your gravitas, in my humble opinion. Though, perhaps there's something we can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Well, I guess I have that.
Moving ahead.
Well, I'm saving my own consequences here. Hourglass